Good morning, guys. What's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So I wanted to show you something really quick. Actually, I wanted to talk about something really quick. I didn't want to show you something. What I actually wanted to talk about, my hat feels like it's crooked. Is it crooked or is it my head that's crooked? Isn't that weird? Look, it looks like it's going that way, but it's totally not. That's interesting. Anyway, enough of the hat. I want to talk about antioxidants, and the reason I want to talk, I'm not like an antioxidant pro. I don't really know too much about them other than what I've been researching over the last couple weeks. And I'm actually going to read you something that I found. And the reason I'm going to read you that is because I'm not just going to try to get into like molecular structure and stuff like that and try to explain it to you because it's just not my specialty. But the reason I wanted to cover it is because on your healthy journey and stuff like that, you're going to constantly see antioxidants or electrolytes or whatever. And I've been trying to cover those things, not necessarily to debunk them or anything, but just more along the lines of just to kind of make you aware because maybe you do need more, maybe you don't need more, maybe it's BS or whatever. So to give you a better understanding of what they are. So I'm going to read it. It's all on a website. This is not my, um, not something I wrote or anything, but it's called the website is called healthline.com, and then it's /nutrition/antioxidants explained section 1. So this is not my information. I'm just passing on the information that I'm reading here, so I'm not plagiarizing or anything like that. I'm just simply sharing some information that I found with you. So this is going to be a little bit long. I'm not the world's best reader, but I'll do my best. So first of all, what are antioxidants and how do they work? Because you hear that they're in, what do we hear? We hear that they're in berries and blueberries and raspberries, and I've seen them in like different kinds of drinks and stuff like that. And you're like, what the hell are these things? And I'm like, oh, it comes up and everybody's got antioxidants and they charge more for something or something. So it's like, what are they? In order to understand how antioxidants work, we must start at the molecular level. I know, you're probably like, oh crap. As you may know, all matter in the universe is made of atoms. Atoms are composed of a core with protons and neutrons and a bunch of electrons that revolve around them. Here's a simple diagram of an atom. Scroll down. So basically what it's showing you is there's a bunch of balls in the center, and then there's some rings around the outside, and you have the atoms are in the middle, and then the electrons are kind of stringed out sporadically around the outside is what I'm looking at. The blue balls are the ones on the outside, the electrons, carry a negative charge, while the protons, the red balls in the center, carry a positive charge. So when two or more atoms are linked together, they become what we know as molecules. The human body is made up of substances like proteins, fats, and DNA, which are basically large molecules with dozens and hundreds or thousands of atoms joined together. This is an image of a fatty acid molecule. Each ball represents an atom. So it's just like a bunch of string together balls, and that's what it looks like. Humans and other organisms maintain their structure and function by chemical reactions. All the chemical reactions need to sustain life are collectively known as metabolism. In these chemical reactions, bigger molecules are broken down into smaller molecules, and smaller molecules are organized into bigger molecules. In order for a molecule to be stable, it must contain the right amount of electrons. If the molecule loses an electron when it isn't supposed to, it can turn into a free radical, which is things like, and this is my thing, if a smoke point on an oil that you're cooking with is too high, or is too low, and then you turn it on really high or whatever. Like for instance, extra virgin olive oil, if you're cooking with that and it's got a smoke point, meaning its disaster point and it no longer becomes a oil, is 300 degrees, and you're put it on high and you're like searing some chicken or something like that. It releases free radicals, and it's not only bad for you, but it's no longer its original state of um, olive oil. So you would use like avocado oil or something like that that has a really high smoke point of like 500 degrees. Free radicals are unstable and electrically charged molecules in the cells that can react with other molecules like DNA and damage them. They can even form chain reactions where the molecules they damage can turn into free radicals. So it's like a chain reaction and causing all kinds of problems. This is where antioxidants come in. If a molecule loses an electron and turns into a free radical, the antioxidant molecule steps in and gives the free radical an electron, effectively neutralizing it. This is how it happens. So it's basically showing you an antioxidant. It's the center core, and then it's got all the balls on the ring around it. And then it goes over to the same thing, basically, which is the electron and everything like that. And once one is damaged, the antioxidant comes in and says, "Hey, here's a electron donation." So it kind of repairs the process. This is the mechanism behind antioxidants. They donate electrons to free radicals, which neutralizes them and prevents them from causing harm. Bottom line, antioxidants are molecules that fight damage by free radicals, unstable molecules that can harm cellular structures. Antioxidants do this by giving electrons to the free radicals and neutralizing them. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to read this, and I know it's probably boring to some people, and that's okay. But I wanted to know what antioxidant. I want to know what I'm buying. I want to know what I'm putting in my body. I just want to know what the hell's going on. Antioxidants and free radicals are both important. Free radicals are constantly being formed during metabolism. Without antioxidants, they would destroy our bodies very quickly. However, it's important to keep in mind that free radicals also serve important functions that are essential for our survival. For example, the body's immune cells use free radicals to kill bacteria that try to infect us, which is interesting. As with so many things in the body, we need a certain balance. We need the right amount of free radicals and the right amount of antioxidants to keep them in check. When this balance gets disrupted, things can start to go wrong. When the free radicals, or pro-oxidants, outnumber the antioxidants, this can lead to a state called oxidative stress. And I'm going to that at a different time. During oxidative stress, important molecules in the body can become severely damaged, sometimes even leading to cell death. Several stress factors and lifestyle habits are known to promote excessive free radical formation and oxidative stress. Here's a list of those. Air pollution, cigarette smoke, alcohol intake, toxins, high blood sugar levels, consuming large amounts of polyunsaturated fat, fatty acids, radiation, including excessive sunbathing, infections by bacteria, fungus, or viruses, excessive intake of iron, magnesium, copper, or zinc, too little oxygen in the body, too much oxygen in the body, intense or prolonged exercise, which can cause tissue damage. Sorry, my braces. Some of the things are a lisp. And that would be like running marathons all the time and stuff like that. People are under the impression that it's extremely good for you, but not necessarily. It's too much. Too much of a good thing is not a good thing anymore. Excessive intake of antioxidants such as vitamin C and E, and antioxidant deficiency. Prolonged oxidative stress leads to increased risk of health outcomes such as cardiovascular disease and certain types of cancer. It is also thought to contribute to the aging process. Bottom line, the body needs a certain balance between free radicals and antioxidants. When this balance is disrupted, it can lead to oxidative stress, which can cause all sorts of negative effects. Antioxidants are essential for life and are found in all sorts of foods. Again, I apologize if this is so long. Antioxidants are essential for the survival of all living things. The human body even generates its own antioxidants, such as cellular antioxidants, glutathione. Plants and animals and other forms of life have their own defense against free radicals and the oxidative damage caused by them. Therefore, antioxidants are found in pretty much all foods and plants and animal origin. Getting antioxidants from foods is important. In fact, our life depends on the intake of certain antioxidants, namely vitamin C and vitamin E. Interesting. The health benefits associated with a diet rich in plants is at least partially due to the wide diversity of antioxidants they provide. Meat products and fish also contain antioxidants, but in smaller amounts compared to fruits and vegetables. Berries are a particularly good source. Like I was saying, interesting. And I haven't read this far. I only read about 3/4 of it. And I'm like, you know what? This could be beneficial to a lot of us. So I started recording. Where was that? Go. Sorry, I'm scrolling down. My computer is lagging. Then there are plenty of good sources of antioxidants, including green tea. Oh my gosh, computer, get back here. I'm sorry. I gotta get rid of this damn thing. Green tea, coffee, and dark chocolate. I'm watching you. According to some studies, coffee is actually the single biggest source of antioxidants in the Western diet. Interesting. But this is partly because the average individual doesn't eat that many antioxidant-rich foods. Not true in our case. Good job on eating whole foods. Antioxidants can increase the shelf life of both natural and processed foods products. Therefore, they are frequently used as additives. For instance, vitamin C is often added to processed foods to act as a preservative. What the heck? That's weird. Bottom line, our diet is an essential source of antioxidants. They are naturally found in foods of both plant and animal origin, especially in vegetables, fruits, and beverages like coffee and tea. Nice. Types of dietary antioxidants. There's a huge variety of different antioxidants found in foods. They can be broadly categorized into two groups, water-soluble and fat-soluble antioxidants. Water-soluble antioxidants perform their actions in the fluid inside and outside the cells, whereas fat-soluble antioxidants act primarily in cell membranes. Here's a list of important dietary antioxidants. Vitamin C, one of the most important water-soluble antioxidants and essential dietary nutrition. Vitamin E, the main fat-soluble antioxidant that plays a critical role in protecting cell membranes against oxidative damage. Flavonoids, whatever you say it. A large group of antioxidants found in plant foods. They have many beneficial health effects. Many substances that happen to be antioxidants can also have important functions. Notable examples include curcuminoids and turmeric and oleocanthal in extra virgin olive oil. These substances function as antioxidants, but they also have potent anti-inflammatory activities. Bottom line, there are many different types of antioxidants in the diet, including vitamin C and E, as well as flavonoids. These substances can serve various other functions that are not related to antioxidant activity. Ooh, here we go. This is the good stuff. Should you take antioxidant supplements? Dietary intake of antioxidants is essential for optimal health. However, more is not always better. And it's in bold. That's the only thing I've seen in bold. However, more is not always better. Excessive intake of isolated antioxidants can have toxic effects and may even promote rather than prevent oxidative damage. In fact, some studies have shown that high doses of antioxidants increase the risk of death. Therefore, you should avoid high dosage of antioxidant supplementation. In addition, studies show that foods reduce oxidative damage more than supplements. For example, a study using blood orange juice showed that it had significantly greater antioxidant power than a drink with sugar that contained the same amount of vitamin C. Blood oranges are amazing. I had a tree when I was growing up that was blood oranges. It's an orange that's like red on the inside. It's really good. Man, they're rare though. I don't ever find them. The truth, real foods have hundreds, if not thousands, of different nutrients that work synergistically. Taking just one or two isolated nutrients won't have the same beneficial effects. The best and healthiest strategy to ensure the adequate intake of antioxidants is a diet rich in various vegetables and fruit, along with other healthy dietary habits. However, low-dose supplementation such as multivitamin tablets may be beneficial if you are deficient in certain nutrients or unable to follow a healthy diet. Meaning, that's what I go back to saying all the time, you probably don't need to supplement if you have good diet. Diet meaning if you're eating right. And that's exactly what that's saying right there. Here's the take-home message. Adequate intake of antioxidants is an essential part of a healthy diet, but getting too much of isolated antioxidants via supplements can in some cases be harmful. At the end of the day, the best way to ensure that you get the right amount of antioxidants is to eat a real food-based diet that includes plenty of healthy fruits and vegetables. That's it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to make sure you guys knew and basically get a better understanding of what antioxidants are. It's kind of like the video I did a couple weeks ago. If you guys remember, I did it on electrolytes. The reason I did it on electrolytes is because magnesium, potassium, and sodium, if they just said magnesium, potassium, and sodium, how would we be like, oh yeah, I gotta buy that drink? So just be an informed purchaser, because you might be buying things because they say they have electrolytes or because they say they have antioxidants. Just know what you're doing, you know, and maybe just pick foods that are healthy. You know, you don't have to supplement if you don't have a bad diet. I tell people that a lot of the times. The supplement industry is very beneficial if you are eating poorly, because otherwise you don't have to supplement things, you know, because you're getting them within a good healthy range. Anyway, if you guys like our video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. I will put a link to that website so you guys can go check it out. It's got some pretty informational stuff on there. I was actually reading about something else and kind of stumbled upon the antioxidant thing, so I thought I should share that with you. Have a beautiful day, guys. Hashtag be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Keep up the good work. Yes, we have hats, and I'm wearing it in the dark. I know, but you can pre-order now. If I get enough orders, they're $29. If I get enough orders, I will go ahead and order a large pile of them and start shipping them out. Have an awesome day, guys. Keep up the good work.